What's up, everybody? So today we have the new Sram Motive brakes that we're going to unbox. We also do have the blue Mavens. This has been one of the most stressful product launches I've ever worked on. If you weren't aware, there's no reason you would be, but Sram has literally been down for, it was a full 2 weeks where they were just shut down. And unfortunately that happened right around the time that these were supposed to come out. If you wanted to buy this, first of all, I don't even really know how many we are getting. I don't know when we're getting them, and it is kind of out of my control. We are getting some, and today it's like the 27th when we're filming this. All of these Maven kits have hit our website, and we have more coming in the mail. But that's the other reason why this video did not come out on launch day, is that I literally got this in the mail today, and I had to go pick it up from UPS to even get this video going. Super excited about this new Motive Ultimate, and we're gonna install them on my Epic today. If you want a set of these brakes, either just buy them on our website or send us a message, because I have 4 different distributors sending me brakes, so like it's totally different lead times, and even if they're sold out on e-com, we might still be able to get some, so just let me know. We're gonna go put these Mavens on the sales floor. If you wanna see what Maven's about, watch our video from last year. They're the same brake, there's nothing new about them, they're just blue. So I have the blue limited edition ones, and we'll open up this Motive kit for y'all. The only thing that's different about this kit is that they're the limited edition color, and you get all the extra parts with it. These are just the same internals and everything. So if you don't get these blue ones and you want some new brakes, like you can just get the non-blue ones, no big deal. It's kind of a fun unboxing. You can scan the code if you want. Same box as last time. I guess that was like a year ago that we did the Maven launch. This one wasn't as fun as doing the last one, but at least we got them.
Color-wise, this is more of like a greenish teal than blue.
Yeah, I don't know why they're calling them blue, but
yeah, this is not like a true blue, and not a single photos looked like a true blue. It's a super cool color, but it's definitely more of like a tealish green.
this kit retails for $600. It is honestly a really good value. You get a lot in this box for $600. The normal brakes are now actually cheaper. The Motive Ultimate is $275, whereas the Level Ultimates were $300 for one brake. This is a mineral oil brake now. Same as Maven, same bleed kit as Maven. Sram is basically consolidated their brake line. They're just gonna have Maven and Motive, and then they're gonna have the DB8 as their lower end model. So there's gonna be 3 different mountain bike brakes from Sram. And the thing that's interesting about these is that they're actually not like lighter at all. I think they're heavier. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, and I'm sure there's a Pink Bike article that went through all that kind of stuff. But what I'm excited about is that apparently these have the same braking power as a code. If you've ever used a code, they're pretty awesome. Personally, I love that. I've considered putting codes on my bike before. This is kind of like a code style caliper with a level style brake lever. So it's a little bit of both sides. You do not have the pad adjustment on this, which I've never felt like I needed on the Level Ultimate. We're gonna figure it out with this new set. Whenever you buy this expert kit, the reason you want to buy the expert kit is for all the extra stuff. In the box, you get a full pro bleed kit. We're gonna probably crack that open. And then you also get 2 extra sets of pads and 2 mounting brackets that we won't be using today, but it's nice to have those. Yeah, that's all you get in here. See, I'll pull this out.
Plus the rotors in the fancy rotor bag.
Oh, we're gonna open that. Oh wait, there's some stuff in here. And then in the bag, you get, in this pocket, the rotor bolts. And then you also get 2 180 rotors and 2 160 rotors that are 6-bolt. I honestly think that's funny that they're 6-bolt because Zip's wheels are center lock, and the new Envies are center lock, and the new Rovals are center lock. So unfortunately, I have old wheels that we can use these rotors on, but yeah, I wish they were center lock, even though I personally don't like center lock as much, but I have 2 sets of center lock wheels left, so I guess I will use these eventually, but just a little strange thing. What came in here? We got some matchmaker clamps. Nice to get those. That's the box. Originally, I was kind of considering putting these on my World Cup, but there's more races that I'm gonna do on this bike, and so I don't really wanna undo them, and I think that the color,
It's gonna look sick.
it already matches my bottle cages a little bit, and I think that it's just gonna be a better suited brake for this bike at the end of the day. That's why I'm gonna do this on the Epic. What that means for y'all, I will not be talking about their performance for a little bit, because the next race I'm doing is Ozark, and then the race after that is Kahutta, where I'm racing my World Cup in both those events, so you will have to wait a little bit to hear some impressions, but don't worry, they're coming. This should be a fairly easy install.
And you're switching from the level Ultimates.
Yeah, which I actually think are still awesome. So real quick, we're gonna weigh both brakes. The Motive hose is a little bit longer. I already know that the Motives are heavier, so it's not a huge deal. This is a front level Ultimate with no clamp. 220.
Yeah, 220. 254.
Yeah, so
34 grams
34
heavier.
grams heavier. I'm not like a big weight weenie guy, honestly. That's not a huge deal to me at all. But I understand if you are. There's much lighter brake options on the market. I think these are really focused on power, and I think that's gonna be more fun for me. I really appreciate that SRAM has kept the same matchmaker system for all these years. It's just like cool that they still use that. Like they haven't changed it, and you don't have to get all new stuff. You can just kind of keep reusing it. Sweet. They have a similar lever feel, which makes complete sense because it's the same exact shape. I mean, it doesn't really even look different at all.
We have a mineral oil bleed kit that comes
Yeah.
with this kit.
I'm gonna shorten this hose before we do the rear. The olives and barbs are still the same as they've always been, which makes this really easy to do. And we'll bleed it once we do the other one. One thing I wanted to do while we're doing this brake install is take the opportunity to show y'all the updated specialized headset thing. First off, all S-Works Epics now come with Ceramic Speed SLT headsets. I already have one in here, and if you remember in a previous video, we did an install on that. But there is a major update that happened. Here is the old system and the new system. So this piece honestly slipped a lot, and like it didn't affect my bike too many times, but it definitely slipped on me a few times. And how this used to work is it just sat like that. They have a new updated one that's also coming out with the new bikes, and if you can tell, it's a lot bigger now. Like in terms of like it has more contact with the fork. Same like way it works, and then if you can see, this piece actually has notches in it that now holds it in place. You can't even like put it on wrong anymore. It's self-aligning. I bought these from Specialized, so I actually ordered a bunch of these for stock. If you want one, you can grab it from thebicyclestation.com or shoot us an email, because I feel like it's worth the little. I think it was like $50 or something to get this. I think it's worth the extra money. It just works exactly the same. Yep, sits right there. And I think that it's going to be a much better system. So thought I'd take the time to kind of highlight that, because it's definitely a big improvement. There's the hose. Oh, whoops. Pull the hose through. And I really like putting it on the non-drive side and swinging it under the handlebar. I think that just looks better than the way that Specialized ships it out stock. If you ever bought one from us, that's the way I set your bike up. Okay, so we need this piece, and then we also need the fork. And then just so we can get this all pinned together, I'm going to tighten this down. All right. And then we'll thread the hose through. I'm going to bolt the rear end of it together. So now that I've got the top cap in, I'm actually going to re-loosen the collar and preload the headset. Part of this is still kind of aiming the fork in it. And now that that's tight, we can re-tighten the collar. So yeah, if you ever had an issue with your Epic 8 headset coming loose, highly recommend trying this updated one. I have a feeling it is no longer an issue. And check and see if, yep, looks good to me. I got a bunch of these kits. It turns out they're actually in the mail, and Chase didn't even realize. If you want to order these, we got them on our website. We got the integrated steer stop and the integrated steer stop block top cover. So it's $50 for both of them. We got this special green bleed kit. We're gonna bleed the brakes real quick. The procedure is the same as the old brakes, so this is honestly not that exciting, but definitely a fan of green, general green stuff is always good. And then the new Maxima mineral. Okay, I found the right tool. I needed a tool with more leverage on it. Yeah. I think these bleed port bolts are definitely an improvement over the old ones too. They're just like, the old ones are really small and the new ones are big. And so it's a lot less easy to drop them on the floor, you know what I mean? And just a reminder, this is my bike and I 100% am gonna bleed the brakes with the wheels in because it's quicker. If this was a customer's bike, I would not do it like this, but I don't care.
I think when it's your bike, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, and I mean, I bleed my brakes so much, like my own personal bikes. I've never had a problem doing it this way, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Crack that open. You ready?
I was born ready.
Whoa.
That is magic.
Yeah,
Right there.
it's green.
So matchy-matchy. Everything in the store is green.
If you watch our videos, you know I had no issue with dot fluid at all. And like, just mineral oil is still a petroleum product at the end of the day. And to be honest with you, this stuff smells. Like, it smells like a gas station. It literally smells like I'm pumping gas. And Chase, you agree with me on that, right?
I have not.
Like, I can
sniffed
smell it from here. You don't need to get that close.
Oh, I got way too close.
Yeah.
That is straight up gas.
It smells like gas, and I just want to be
burning my nose.
Totally frank with y'all. I still prefer dot fluid.
I sniffed too hard.
I told you, I was like, don't put your, like, I can smell that from here. I realize I'm working with it, but yeah, y'all won. Everybody who was a dot fluid hater, you won. Congratulations. Now we have petroleum smelling mineral oil.
Fucking hell, man.
So these definitely don't have like the same crazy power that the Mavens do, but they definitely feel like codes, basically, is what, if you've ridden codes, that's how much braking power I have right now. I think that's a big improvement if you're looking for more braking power out of your XC bike, because yeah, they have a lot of power for a 23-pound bike, you know what I mean? I think they look sweet. It's probably more important that they look cool.
They look sweet on this bike.
If you want some, definitely either buy them as quickly as possible or shoot me a message. Like, there's more Mavens than Motives, let me just say that. I won't tell you how many, but I'm pretty sure there's around 100 of these Motive kits total, and we definitely didn't get very many of them. So be quick if you want them, and we'll see you on the next one.